It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it? No! Pass the 60!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Cowboy 80!
It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. And that's not what the offense talking about. They stick him for a loss, it's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go!
Throw here, 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. Inside the 40. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Running back sent in motion left. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. Breaks the tackle, he's still going. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Brings up 3rd.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19!
Slot man motioned over. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Ooh, almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does though bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. Picked up by the 49ers. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. We get a timeout here. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60.
Bill Rowe from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack. And he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
6. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw. Here's Milroe. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Go play action here. It's Milroe. He finds Tigakoplo for the grab. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready.
2nd down carry for Algier. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Gravity lock.
From the gun, no run. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Let go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
With the 5-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. Inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out.
70.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 18 rattle. Ready.
Ward now. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That throw behind his intended target. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3. 65 catch. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Ready. Back up. Go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. First and 10 from the 32.
Get it.
Bill Rowe looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10 here. Ward hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
42-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Completed over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They send a tight end in motion.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the ready.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Ready.
To the air on third and long. Forced that to his right. The right side, caught by Wilson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Another carry for him. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Tackle 80. $60 Bison. Let's go.
First carry here for Jordan James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
That one connects. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
60 Bobcats.
Milrow now to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That's caught for the 1st. Along the right sideline, there's space. To the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Let's go now.
shotgun. It's Ward. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. No set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Patrick Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go,
First and
Scott.
10 at the 17-yard
Purple
line.
80. Read alert, read alert. Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19. Streak.
Putting a receiver in motion. Again, Ward going to the air. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Bass's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt, hurt.
Motioning the tight end now.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70. Hurt.
To the air with Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get it.
A give now from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Ready, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go. Count, hop 70, hop 70. Let's go.
They go play action here. It's Milrow. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
What Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Horton down the field, and he's got it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. There's a screen now for Walker. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Walker off his own read. And he's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
Here we go, shot. 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Ready, set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Street, Viking 18.
Ward in the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Pat! Pat to 60! Pat to 60! Johnny Lions! Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down, or chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? Go!
Ward setting the pass. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go now! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go! 6 Cowboy 80! Stay tight! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Buffalo 18!
They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Ken, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready! Ready!
Off the play fake. Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and 9.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
70 Lions!
Shotgun now for Milrow. Into the hands of Fortin, complete. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go! Broncos,
Running left, here's Walker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
let's go, let's go!
Offense in a hurry up here.
Half the 60, half the 60!
That's good for Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Finds Smith and Jigba right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
number 11,
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 11-yard
Get
line.
it! Drop goal 80. Let's go.
Here's nowhere to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just roll. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Takes the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here we go. Set.
What's going to throw here on third? Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That one's complete, right side. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. Now it's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 County Lions. Let's go.
Walker now from the gun. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Milrow. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. Pulling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
For Jackson Smith-Njigba. Incomplete. Quentin Lake on the coverage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
65 6.
Milrow from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the go.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run here on 1st down. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the 49ers, first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Boom, back gets the handoff. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's incomplete left side. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
70 Timberwolves.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
First down.
Ward's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers trying to do some window dressing. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Escapes out to the left. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Ward now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Down. Ready.
Algier with another carry. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long